and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be doing the 5th instalment in the Rank and Rate series, which was created by Jess over at Colouringbumblebee. I will leave her linked in the description below for you. Please go check out her channel and show her some love. Today's instalment is going to be Kanoko Egusa. So I have 3 of Kanoko Egusa's normal sort of published books and 3 editions of Colouring Heaven. So yeah, these are going to be ranked from my least favourite to most favourite. And quick disclaimer, if something is at the bottom of the pile, it doesn't mean I hate it. It just means I want to colour it less than the ones at the top of the pile. So let's get into the video. In 6th place, we have Colouring Heaven Secret World of Animals Special. This is the oldest of Kanoko's Colouring Heaven magazines, I believe. I think this was the first time she collaborated with Colouring Heaven. I could be wrong. But this was issue number 33 back when it was £4.99. It is now currently like £6 or £7 or something, I think. So yeah, I don't have any completed pages in this one, and I popped this one at the bottom just because there's quite a lot of sort of wallpapery type pages. Like, I mean, it's quite cute, the little postage stamps, but it's not something I'm really drawn to colour. Same with something like this with all different bits. I really like Kanoko's scenes, shoes in kind of like mandala. Yeah, I've no interest in that. So, and this, it's just a bit, it's not like Kanoko as I know and love her now. So, my 5 favourite images in Colouring Heaven's Secret World of Animals Special. We have this first page here, which is adorable with the little mice. There's a little frog, a duck, a kingfisher, and they are on this lake. It's a nice spring page. There's daffodils and apple blossom trees. Really, really cute. Some of these, when I was looking through, I was like, I want to make a mental note of that and possibly colour it in autumn. This is spring, so not that one. My next favourite is page number 18, and this was back when the paper was so much nicer that I can barely bend that to keep it down. The paper's so much nicer quality. This is my next favourite page in here. This one could possibly be August, September time with the sunflowers. I really like the image. I love colouring suitcases. I love this duck has a hat. So yeah, that one is really, really cute. Perfect for this time of year. My next favourite is this one. I'd love to colour this sort of trellis work on the window here. I kind of see it as stained glass, but I'm not sure how I would want to go about colouring that, because I think there'd be quite a bit of colour on the page already with like the paint palette and the fruit, the books. So, but I really do like it, and some of these images are in her normal books as well, but I didn't want to flag the same images twice, so I've varied it up a bit. My next favourite in here is this landscape picture. I'll just turn it round. So we have bunnies and mice and cats playing in this garden. There's more sunflowers. So yeah, another one that would be lovely for this time of the year. Just going from summer into autumn soon. would be another lovely one for sort of August, September time. And then my most favourite in here is the very last page? One from last, is this page here. And I don't think I've seen this in any of her books, so it does say in here that there are 10 exclusive new designs, but this was way back when this edition came out, so I just really like it. I love the two mice, and they're looking over this whole sort of town, countryside scene. They've got their little suitcase, so maybe they're moving home, or maybe they're leaving there and they're saying their last goodbye. It's just a really, really cute page. So those are my 5 favourite images from Colouring Heaven Secret World of Animals Special. In 5th place, we have Colouring Heaven Enchanted Animals Special. So this is the 100th edition. Some of these pictures are in Kanoko Egusa's newest book, which is Leon's Journey, but there are some in here that aren't in that book. That's really cute. I didn't see that one. There are lots of pages in here that I wish I could flag. I love this. I love this. I definitely need to come and work in my Colouring Heavens a bit. Oh, I love that. That's cute too. So I'll just give you a quick flick through. Again, there's some in here that aren't my favourite. But there's this is in Leon's Journey. It's not really my cup of tea, but there's something for everyone, so. Okay, my favourite images in here. Again, we have the first page, which is these bunnies in the plant pots. Really cute. I love colouring terracotta plant pots. I don't know why, I just do. We have some snowdrops here, so again a nice spring page. There's some 3-leaf clover down here, and these are maybe crocuses or something like that. We've got some tulips, but yeah, love the bunnies. Love, love, love the bunnies. The next image in here are these frogs, and to me these chef frogs just look really sophisticated. I'm not sure if this one is in Leon's Journey or not. I can't remember off the top of my head, but I could just see the colours for this. Like, you've got the olives here, you've got the lovely beef tomatoes, is it tagliatelle pasta? Then you've got the bow pasta here, the shells, congili, whatever you want to call it, spaghetti. So there's going to be quite a lot of pasta colour in here. You've got some garlic here, so you can maybe bring a little bit of purple in. Some olive oil and some chilies. Yeah, I just really liked it. And then these frogs, like I say, they just look really sophisticated, but it looks like this one's like, come on man, why aren't you doing your job? And he's like, I just can't be bothered, which is kind of my this frog's kind of me at the moment. It's just I'm over it. So I love that page. And then I've just knocked the sticker out of this one, but this page of the 2 bunnies in the outfits, really, really cute. I kind of see reds and blacks because they look like clowny jesters, Joker, I don't know. Black wrought iron sign here. Maybe a nice brown brick building. Yeah, just really cute. Love the bunnies, basically. And then we have this image here, which I feel like I have seen before. I'm not sure if this is in the new book or not. I love this for autumn. There are a lot of acorns here. But I think once you tackled that and the trees, that would be most of the page done. You could then have fun with these apples, the mushrooms, the little ferret down here, or whatever they call them, the deers, the bears. Really cute and a nice autumn page. But my favourite page in this magazine is this one. Again, I'm not sure if this is in Leon's journey or not. If any of these images that I favourited are in Leon's journey, I would colour them in the proper book first over the magazine. Obviously wanting to fill the book up more so than the mag, but this is adorable. Two little cats here. Can have fun with all these different spools of ribbon and little fairies. It's just a really cute page. And this cat here kind of reminds me of Jess's cat Lexi. Do her ginger and white. Really cute. So those are my 5 favourites from Enchanted Animals Special. Next we have the Colour in Heaven Animal Wonderland Special, and I have actually coloured the back page of this one way back when. This was issue 59. It was quite near the start of my Colour in Heaven subscription, and I remember using watercolour pencils, or I think I used some Pabio watercolours as well for all of the water. And yeah, just loved colouring that one. And I also have a whip in here from 2020, which would have been when I got this book. I wrote it here, March 2020, which I really should come back and finish. And it is this one. I love my stonework that I did on the urns. My only worries, you know, if I come back and finish this now, is my colouring is quite different. I feel it would look a bit out of place. What did I use? Black Widows for this page. And I wrote down what colour I was using for the urns. So yeah, those are the pages that I've coloured and got a whip in. But as for my favourite pages, first off we have this one of the bunny with the Tiffany lamp. I think this was quite a few people's favourite when it came out. Everyone's done the Tiffany lamp. These pretty pastel macaroons down here. Got some cherries, some tulips. Yeah, really pretty. Next we have this one here of the mice with the little thatched cottage. My dream is to live in a thatched cottage in a lovely countryside, you know, with a nice floral garden. I would have to be rich because I am not green fingered, so I would have to pay a gardener. But one can dream, you know, it's good to have dreams. Again, a nice spring page with all the bluebells and the tulips. And there's some more blossom. Really cute. And I always want to colour thatched cottages as a really pastel lemon with like a straw brown colour for the roof. And that's based on a house that I really want to live in on my mum's side of the country. It's in a really remote village It's just like a cul-de-sac, and that's the whole village. And there's a gorgeous yellow thatched cottage there, with like a walled garden and a paddock for horses, and yeah, it's just gorgeous. My next favourite in here, turn it round, is this image of the little pig with the treats cart. We have all kinds of donuts and sweet treats. Oh, donuts and cookies apparently. And then there's a couple of little mice and a cat. Just a really cute image that I don't think I've seen in any of Kanoko's books. Let's remove that tab. And then we have this one here, which I'm pretty sure is in one of her books, and I love this image. It was very close to being my favourite image, and I've come to colour it quite a few times now. I love anything nautical, so for me this one's, a given. I love the boats, I love the ship's wheels, I love that it's all contained within this shell frame. Just a really, really cute image. But my favourite image in here is this one. And this page is very unlike me, and it just goes to show that these favourite images are based on how I'm feeling at the moment. Because never in a million years would I normally pick a tunnel with a bunch of crystals as my favourite image, but I just loved how it was taking me on this journey through the tunnel. And I could kind of see the colours, like a really dark tunnel with sort of maybe amethyst crystals glowing, and trying to get some kind of reflection from them glowing onto the tunnel. And then we have a lovely sort of woodland autumnal scene with a little mouse, a ton of mushrooms, and another image that I would love to colour in the autumn. So that is my favourite image from Animal Wonderland Special, again by Colouring Heaven. So in the top 3 we have the proper published books, and in at 3rd place we have Kingdom of Curious Creatures, fairy tale adventure book. I have the English editions of both this one and Symphony. So I haven't coloured in this one yet. This one's uncoloured, but again it's another book that I would like to come to hopefully in the autumn season. I have flagged some pages in here that I could see me colouring. It's so nice. I love the crisp white paper. Oh look, there's that shoe image. Yeah, still don't like it. Oh, there's the bunny one. But there are some gorgeous images in here that I would love to get to. So let's show you my favourites. First off we have this one of the deers, and I'm pretty sure right at the back somewhere there is another deer page. At least I thought there was. I always remember, it must be in the magazine, going between this one and another deer page, because it's not in this book. I love this page. It's woodland animals. We've got lovely pansies here. All the leaves. Looks like there's some bluebells or snowdrops. Not too sure what those are. Really, really pretty. And I see these as like the purple and yellow pansies. So looks like we've got 2 different kinds though. So we've got like maybe the purple and yellow, and then more of a maybe solid colour one. But yeah, I absolutely love that page. Then we have this one of the bunnies, but I also love this page on this side with the mice and the mushrooms. These are Lily of the Valley. Really, really cute. Another image I could see me colouring in autumn, but I flagged this one. I love these bunnies. There's one in the urn here, one climbing a ladder, one eating the ladder, that would be Meadow. There's some lovely foxgloves tucked in here. Would need to break the spine of this book. And then just playing around with some of this brickwork I think would be lovely. So the next one, the next favourite, is this one of the fennec foxes, and it is so cute. I love foxes in general, so this one of the fennec foxes. What are these called? Succulents. All the succulents. You'd have great fun colouring those. I always want to colour the succulents sort of the sagey green colour with like the red tip. But with these there's a few different varieties here, so good excuse for me to get that plant book, I guess, and look up different kinds of succulent to be able to colour this page. Consider myself enabled. The next favourite page in here is this one. Again, another picture I would love to colour in the autumn season. I love colouring poppies. I love robins. And I think Chris Cheng has coloured this and done a beautiful job, as always. And anyone that I am mentioning, by the way, I will leave linked in the description below. But yeah, I always look to colour poppies in November for remembrance. You know, you can colour them red for our fallen soldiers, or you can colour them purple for our fallen horses and animals. Yeah, really pretty scene. But my favourite one in here is this bunny rabbit with all of the blossoms. So cute. Absolutely love it. I love the kimono. Kind of see her maybe in a aqua turquoisey colour with all this pretty pink blossom. Just really cute. That's more of a spring page though. So, but yeah, definitely need to get around to colouring in this book. It's a tragedy that it's not been coloured in yet. And this is Kingdom of Curious Creatures, a fairy tale adventure book, and that is my third place book. Coming in second place is Symphony of Cute Animals, and this was so nearly my first place book, but you know, something else overtook it. I do have some whips and whatnot in here, and I think I have a completed page. So this is my completed page in here. I coloured this in 2023 in August. Yeah, I used a colour cube for the colour palette. It feels like Prismas, but I could be wrong. It doesn't look like Prismas, but it feels very smooth. I think I've got a mixture actually feeling by, there's some watercolour down here, and the sky was done with watercolour. But yeah, really cute page. I like how that one turned out. I have this whip, which I have every intention on finishing in this winter season. This was started last year with Jess from Colouringbumblebee. I can't remember whether Jess actually started hers or not. I cannot remember, but I have all my colours written down. I was basing this with the pastel and skin tone Crayola Super Tips. The Colours of the World Crayolas. And it looks like I was using some polys, some Prisma. This is Prisma for sure. Faber-Castell Black Edition. Yeah, there's a mixture on here. Yeah. So that's where I'm up to with that double page spread. And then the Halloween page, I still haven't finished it, but again, this Halloween I will come to this and finish it. I'm so close. I have the cuff of this fox to finish. Got the little toes and the nose of the squirrel. We've got the crown and the bow on this picture. The popcorn bucket. The plate and cups. Again, it's bits. I don't like colouring bits. And this cat's outfit. The bunting, string, and it's done. And the reason I didn't finish this when I buddied it with Jess is because I didn't finish it in time by the end of the month. So I got really disheartened and I had a few tears because I didn't finish it in time, and I put it away. But I'm ready to come back this year now and finish it. And this was, I think, maybe all Prisma's Crayola Super Tip base on some of it again, like the background, just to speed things along a little bit. But my favourite pages in here that I haven't coloured yet is this one here of the bunnies with the poppies. This was in one of the magazines as well, but I picked it from here instead. I'm more likely to colour it in here. Absolutely gorgeous. Again, it's rabbits. I own a rabbit, and it's poppies, which I love colouring, so yeah. The next page in here is this one. Hang on, this is a page that I flagged in the other book, isn't it? I said I didn't want to double up on pages, but I ended up doing it anyway. Oh shucks. Okay, never mind. It just shows that I really do want to colour this page. Really, really cute. I don't need to say why I like that one because I've already described it. My next favourite in here, in fact, we'll do this one. Both of these pages. I absolutely love both of these. Yolanda from Colouring by Kamama recently coloured this one on her stream. It looks so bright and colourful and gorgeous. I was like, yeah, I really do need to get to these pages one summer. Every year I'm like, I must colour those, and I never get around to it. I always get distracted, the story of my life. But yeah, I love both of these pages. Again, I love nautical. And this one's just adorable with the drinks. And then my next favourite in here. Again, you can tell I'm feeling that autumn season. This one of the cats in the pumpkin. Really, really cute, but on the flip side, I also love this image here. I kind of want to start basing this ready. Would be a lovely one for autumn. But my favourite uncoloured page in here is this one of the squirrel. No, not the cats. The squirrels. in the clog. I love the hedgehog. Again, can see lovely autumnal colours. I'm going to have to do something with the background because it looks like my Crayola super tips bled through a bit, but that's fine. Yeah, just really, really cute. Love it. That's all I really have to say. Can just see lovely autumnal colours on there. So that is Symphony of Cute Animals in second place, which leaves Leon's Journey in first place. I don't have Kanoko's postcards or anything. I would love to get them at some point. Every time I go to get them off of Amazon France, they're out of stock. No, Amazon Japan, sorry, they're out of stock. So one day I'll hopefully grab those. But this book came first not only because it is gorgeous and I want to colour every single page in here, but it is so special to me because Kanoko signed it. So it will forever be such a special book to me. So that is another reason why it came in first place, because it's a treasured possession. So in here, I have not done my character profiles yet, but I do have my reference pictures. So we have Leon, the tabby, and this is Marie, who I'm going to do like a ragdoll. Absolutely gorgeous. Then we have Baron. So here's my reference image for him. And then Latte and Mocha, quite a few people have done it as sort of a light dog and a dark dog because of the names. But I'm going to do them like this. So Latte is going to be like the milky coloured golden lab. And then Mocha's going to be slightly more on the gingery side. Sort of strawberry blonde. I didn't want Mocha to be too dark. So yeah, I've gone with a nice strawberry blonde colour. So let's just pop these back in here. And this little pouch is just a punched pocket that I've cut the top off of and cut the side off of, so it's square and fits perfectly in here. And then we've got my colour combos that I've used so far. Because the page that I am currently working on is this one. Still need to come back to this. I completed Leon, so I didn't want to like jump straight into a massive picture of Leon. I wanted to test out his colours first, so I chose this image here, and then I went down to this one and introduced some new colours, and then I will try and balance it out over these two pictures. And yeah, really cute. I'll probably get round to this one next spring by now. This one just seems really spring-like to me because of the chicks, but we will see. So my 5 favourite images in this book are... It's so hard to choose. I was having a nightmare last night trying to choose my favourite images out of here. But this one of Latte and Mocha, absolutely adorable. Yeah, I love that it's framed. They just look like they're having a whale of a time playing in the garden in amongst all the flowers. This page on the other side is gorgeous. It's so hard to pick pages in here. I was between this one and the one of Latte and Mocha with the this one with their little raincoats on because it's so cute. But I looked at it and I was like, oh no, I'd rather colour this one over this one, so I picked that one. My next favourite in here is this one, and I just love these strips that you can colour. They remind me of comic strips. And normally I'm not one for like broken down sections, which there are quite a few of in this book, but in Kanoko she's just done it in a way that they're their own scene and it just works. Sometimes you don't always feel like, you know, colouring a full page scene, so you can do a smaller scene. And this one, I don't know why, I just love it. It's always been a favourite page since I first looked through the book. My next favourite in here, we have more nautical. I love both of these pages, but the bunnies win. I adore these bunnies with the lighthouse and all the shells. So cute. There's an anchor here. Massive ship's wheel. I just love it. And this one reminds me of one of the pages in the magazine. I think it's in one of the other books as well, with the rope and the nautical things. My next favourite in here, if there's a horse, your girl is there. So we have Chinese lantern flowers down here. These are maybe anemones or poppies. We have pomegranates, I think these are. And our lovely horse. Imagine that as a gorgeous chestnut horse. My only concern is that it might blend in with the wood of the stable door. So maybe the option of making it a Shire horse and doing it black and white. Not too sure. Lots of options, but I love the horse page. And then my favourite page in here, which I think Jess already knows because I've said I have to colour this page this autumn, is this one of the Border Collie. And I'm really sad that this Border Collie doesn't have a name at the front. It's just one of Leon's friends that he meets along the way, I think. But we had a Border Collie called Bud. Sadly, he wasn't one of the black and white ones. He was just all black, but he was such a lovely dog. My dad rescued him. The people that he had previously were mistreating him, so he came to us with a horrible skin condition. He was riddled with fleas, and I don't know how people can mistreat animals. I really don't. For goodness sake, look after your animals. If they've got fleas, get them flea treatment. Do the responsible thing. Poor little animals. So I remember going out into the garden and just seeing this dog, and I said, "Dad, whose dog is that?" And he said, "Ours." And I just remember this massive smile. I'm doing it now. This massive smile just spreading across my face, going, "Oh yay, we got a new dog." I think we'd recently lost our previous dog, and my mum was always like, "No more dogs." And me and my dad, I take after my dad for animals. If there was ever an animal in need, he would be there. And if I had the house or space that I needed, trust me, I would be doing that too. But yeah, tangent over. I love the Border Collie sheepdog page, and would love to colour this in the autumn season. So those are my favourite Kanoko Egusa books, ranked, rated and favourite images shown. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this instalment. Let me know which order you would put these books in, and which is your favourite image out of all of the ones that I picked. And I will see you guys in the next instalment. Until then, take care and happy colouring. Bye everyone!